So today you guys are going to make one practice animation. It's not going to be your full animation, it's just a practice, and this is one of the ways that we animate. So you're going to make sure that your file stream is open if you haven't done so already. You're going to make a new file. And by the way, this is in Photoshop. 7 inches wide, 5 inches tall, resolution of 72, and press create. Okay, so it should look like this. You're then going to turn on your timeline. So window, timeline, and then you're going to need to press create video timeline. Okay, the next thing that you'll do, you are gonna have to zoom all the way in so that way you can see the frames. The frames are like the individual pictures that make up the animation. So to do that, you're going to go down where these little mountains are and you're going to drag this arrow so it is all the way over to the right side. If it's just over most of the way, it's not going to work and your animation is going to be choppy. All right, so here we are. This layer that we have is a regular layer. It is not going to be an animated layer, so nothing about it will change. It's going to be the same from frame to frame. So your animation is going to be a ball bouncing. So I'm going to go ahead and just create like a simple background. So I'm going to do a sky, and I'll just do some ground. Okay, simple background, good enough for our purposes because it's just like a little quick animation. All right, next you're going to add in a layer that you're actually going to animate on. So you're going to do layer, you're going to do video layers, new blank video layer. Okay, if you look, your video layer has a little film strip on it. That means you can animate on it, whereas this other layer is just going to stay the same the whole time. Okay, we're going to do file, save as. You're going to make sure that you're going into your Google Drive, My Drive, digital art, and I want you to save this as hand-drawn or onion skins or frame by frame, whatever you want to call it, and your name. So onion skins cats, and then press save. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to click over here in this corner and you're going to click enable onion skins. This will allow you to see what happened on the frame before, so that way when you're animating you can be consistent. For this animation, you're going to do a little video of a ball that comes in on the left, bounces, and then comes out on the right. So I'm going to, let's do a basketball color. And I'm going to be like really simple with this. I'm going to use a circle. So I'm going to draw a circle coming in on the left. Now I'm going to move my playhead over. That's this blue thing that allows you to move forward in your animation. Okay, I'm on the next frame and I can see that my ball is over here. So you want to draw the next ball or the next frame so it's like a similar size and a similar location, but like a little bit more forward. And I'm just going to repeat this process over and over and over. When you're doing this, you want to draw very similar to what was happening in the frame before. You don't want to put too much space in between. You don't want to change the size too much because you want it to look kind of like consistent and even. And I am going pretty fast with this because I want this to be fast. Okay, now when your ball gets to the bottom, you want it to squish when it hits the ground, and then it's going to pop back up. Okay, now let's say you ran out of time and we're still in class right now. What you can do is you can just do file save, and then next time you open it, you can just, it'll just be there ready for you. Okay, when you're done to see the whole thing, you press this button to go to the first frame and then you press play. Okay, now it looks weird because I have my onion skins on, so I'm going to turn them off. So I'm going to uncheck enable onion skins, and we can watch it again from the beginning. Okay, now the key here, you have to do something very special to make sure that this is playable on other computers and to finalize your video. So you're going to save your work regularly one time. Then you're going to do File, Export, Render Video. There's going to be a pop-up. Give it a second. Now, this is going to be really important. You are not going to be able to export it into your Google Drive. For some reason, it just doesn't work. So there are flash drives plugged into the back of every computer. So what you'll do, you'll click Select Folder. And over here somewhere, it's going to say like USB Drive E, something like that. You're not going to save it in your downloads. I don't have this right now on my computer. So you'll click USB Drive E, you'll press select, and you're going to change some things. So you're going to change the preset. You're going to pick YouTube 1080p, and then you're going to press render. And then when it's totally done, your video will be playable, and that's what you're going to turn in.